Working out, thank you so much, is when it comes to working out, make sure you just listen to your body. Most important thing, listen to your body. Don't go out trying to do the Tour de France straight away. Just start off very, very lightly. Speaking of lightly, when it comes to makeup, I don't think there's a better compliment that someone can give you about your makeup to say what beautiful skin you have as opposed to what great makeup. Now, how can that be achieved? Some would say, oh, maybe an airbrushing. No, 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 no. In fact, we know about for oral care, for skin care, we have, of course, that Sonic technology. Well, get ready for this. This is brand spanking, this Michael Todd, the Sonic Blend that comes along with a Sonic Applicator makeup brush. $69. Now, first of all, I'll tell you colours. You've got to have your choice of colours. Beautiful powder pink that we have there, the black. Ooh, and a little bit of, I like that tortoise. The tortoise shell. $69. Now, how does this work? First and foremost, in 1 second, you have around 424 movements per second. That's an astonishing over 25,000 per minute. What this means is you are using less makeup and getting the coverage, whether it's liquid, whether it's powder, whether it's gel, whatever type of foundation you're using. Look at that, 424 times movement per second. Look at these before and afters. Now, you'd have to agree with me. When you look at these beautiful girls here, they're beautiful on the left-hand side, but truly, you're only really appreciating how good their skin is. It's not like, wow, you've got this caked-on, heavy-looking makeup. That is the beauty of the Michael Todd Sonic Blend. Look at this, liquid foundation, because I know a lot of people say, well, hang on, I use pressed foundation, I only use powder foundation, I only use liquid foundation. This is for all foundations. Not only that, antimicrobial. That means the brush will be cleaner, fresher, for longer, right? So you're showing the reduced, look at this, outgrowth of bacteria by bristles of 99%. Now, we have makeup artists here at HSN, and I know full well when it comes to their makeup, they do a fabulous job too, by the way. Thanks very much. But the makeup artists, when the makeup artists finish each applying makeup with us, they go ahead and take their brushes and, of course, put them aside and have to go ahead and clean. Antimicrobial on the brush, so it means they're going to be fresher, cleaner, longer. The heads just pop off here. The button on the side, there's 3 different speeds that you have here. Now, a couple of tips. If you use liquid foundation, literally all you do is just take a few drops, pop them around in, of course, the proper places, the T-zone, and then use the brush and move it around. You will find, whether you use liquid, press, powder foundation, whatever, you'll be using far less than you've ever used before. It is very much like that airbrush look. It's like you've gone around to your professional makeup artist. Now, here's a couple of tips. As you're showing here, particularly with powder foundation, just put a little bit into the lid itself and just swirl it around and then bring it onto the face. But use up, well, it's the old saying, less is more, right? Now, listen to this. They had a blind study, or I should say a study from where they had people come in and use this. Ladies like yourself have thought, hang on, I've tried this, I've tried that. They said that there's a consumer perception survey conducted by an independent lab to evaluate the usability of the Sonic Blend. 91% agreed the makeup had an even application. Listen to this, 97% agreed the Sonic Blend helped to prevent makeup from clumping and setting the fine lines and wrinkles on the pores. 94% agreed. Easy to blend makeup. Most importantly, 94% of them said they would use this item again. Now, for one flex pay is all that's required. Right now, $13.80 is your flex pay. We're going to deliver it for free because I know, look, I've been married for 18 years to my beautiful wife, Sarah, been together 22 years, and I often ask about her makeup because, you know, I've sold makeup and beauty down in Australia, I'm doing so here in the States as well. And I often say, okay, from a lady's point of view, what is it? And she said, we try this, we try that. She's talking about you and herself, saying the girls, the sisterhood around the world, which when you find something that works, it just works. Because I said, why do you find this mascara better or a brush better? She said, it just works. This just makes sense because we think about with oral care, when you think about skin care and cleansers with Sonic technology, now you've got this with your makeup application. I mean, don't just believe me. Look at the pictures on the screen right now. If you're out of the room, you're saying, hang on. The Australian Jeff is telling me about a makeup brush. Look at the pictures on the screen. You are not looking at these pictures and thinking, great makeup. You're thinking, what beautiful looking skin. That's the difference. This airbrush finish, beautifully done. By the way, it's rechargeable, holds up to 60 minutes worth of go in one charge. $69, so just out of interest, as we said, we go ahead and give you the preview. This is going to be featured in 6 a.m. this morning. Your colors, pink, black, or the tortoise. I would go ahead, buy your color right now, tune on in. If you're going to be out, go ahead and set up the DVR so it's going to be recorded. Your free delivery is available to anybody. But look at the Frex Pay, $13.80. Airbrush finish. Remember, antimicrobial, fresher, cleaner, longer.